Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I will be teaching you some of my tips and tricks to help me create this cut crease purpley look for the fall.
Swirl.
So for my eyebrows I did use the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in the color Ebony. Next, I am using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Sand, and I will be patting that all over my lids to help distribute the product around, and setting that in place with the Wet n Wild. It's like $1, so it's definitely worth it, and I just use that to set my concealer in place. Okay, so now for the fun part, I am using the Morphe palette in the 35P, which stands for plum, and this is what it looks like. I think it's so pretty and so beautiful, so fall-like. Now I'll be taking this blending brush from Wet n Wild, which is also very inexpensive, and I'll be using that as my transition color for the rest of my colors. Next, I'll be taking yet another crease brush from Wet n Wild and using those two colors and putting them directly into my crease. This will help to darken up the crease and just to give it more of a dimension. Now I'll be taking the same blending brush and going back and forth to blend all my eyeshadows before I continue. It's really important that you do blend as much as possible because that is what's going to give you that really nice blendable effect, I guess you can say. So with that being said, I will be taking another blending brush from BH Cosmetics to help me continue blending. Next, I'll be taking another cut crease brush from e.l.f. and taking this plum color from NYX. You will want to put that directly into the crease to darken it up and give it more of a dimension. As I mentioned earlier, make sure to blend your eyeshadows before continuing. So just a little thing to remember, which is actually a big thing, is that every time that you want to make it even darker into the crease, you want to be taking smaller brushes. That way you place it exactly where you want it to be and it's not going all over the place, it's just staying in the same space. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I hope it does. And yeah, let me know how that works out for you guys. Since we are creating a cut crease, we want to extend the colors a little further out, and just remember to blend away all your eyeshadows. Just remember that. I find it a lot easier to just blend away the eyeshadows, you know, like blend, blend, blend. It doesn't matter if it gets on the lid because what we're going to be doing next is cleaning it up. So taking a smaller brush from e.l.f., this is like a very precise brush, you're going to use that with concealer to help clean out the lid.
Hold up.
Please remember to keep trying, don't ever give up. I know we get frustrated and impatient, but that's what art is. You just have to have a lot of patience, you just have to have a lot of passion for it, and believe me, you will eventually get it. I did not get it the first try. I'm still learning how to do it right, and you know, seeing it from a different point of view, I can see things that I can definitely work on still, and just practice. That's all I can say, is just practice, because practice makes perfect, so just do it. So now what I'm doing is, you know, cutting at the crease even more with the M148 brush from Morphe brushes, and using some black eyeshadow to just, you know, give it more definition, just darkening it up even more, and taking the e.l.f. brush once again to help blend out the eyeshadow. Just with any leftover product on the brush, I'm not adding any more, and then taking a blending brush once again to blend out all my eyeshadows together. So this is my technique, this is my way of doing it. Everybody makes it look even easier than I do, I understand. But I did go once again to clean it up because since I did add the eyeshadow, the black one, it like kind of got messy again. So I just went with the with the concealer, clean it up once again, and then setting that with a like white eyeshadow from it's like the first eyeshadow on the palette. So yeah. I once again went back in with the black eyeshadow just to make sure that the crease is still black and it didn't fade away with any of the white lip color. Now I'm taking the Mega Liner from Wet n Wild in the color Black Noir to of course create my wing. I always get asked how I do my eyeliner, and to be honest, like I said earlier, it's just practice and finding your own techniques on how to work with your eye shape. But I will try to do an eyeliner tutorial. I really don't know how I'll be doing that just because it's hard to get angles, you know, really close up and things like that. But I will definitely try if you guys would like me to. Next, I'll be taking the 105 Ardell lashes and using the Duo Glue. It's like in the green bottle or something like that, transparent. And then just applying that with some tweezers. Hold up. I know this product, the Nivea Post Shave Balm and Sensitive for Men, is like super popular. I understand that, but it's because it works amazing. Meanwhile, I wait for it to get tacky. I am applying some mascara from Maybelline. In the shade 210, I'll be taking the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and this is for dry skin, so I love how it makes my skin look. This is probably like the only foundation I found that really matches my skin, which makes me super happy because I always struggle with that. And of course, using a damp beauty sponge to help me apply my foundation. Next, I'll be taking again the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color Sand and putting this in like an upside down triangle on both of my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead a little bit, and my chin, and then just blending that out once again with this beauty sponge. So once I'm done blending, I'll be taking the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette and taking like a concealer brush and using that powder to set my concealer in place, and then taking a small tapered brush from e.l.f. again and using like pretty much all those three colors you see there and putting that on my cheeks, on the top of my forehead, and also on my jaw. This is just gonna create some shadow and give my face, like bring my face back to life pretty much. Once I am done with that, I'll be taking a big fluffy brush to help me blend everything in together so there are no harsh lines. I'm taking that same concealer brush to help me clean out my contour just a bit more. Now I'm taking this fluffy Wet n Wild brush to help me apply my Milani Illuminoso blush. And I am applying that at the apples of my cheeks. For the bottom lash line, I will be using the same steps I did above in order to create the more dimension and to keep the balance from the top of my eye and the bottom of my eye. I did take the concealer brush one more time with no additional product, just in case if I went down too far with the eyeshadows, and then applied some mascara. And to help my makeup last all day, I did use the NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. And I also sprayed some on my highlighting brush from BH Cosmetics and using the Carly Bible palette in order to highlight the cheeks, the bridge of my nose, a little bit on the forehead, and the chin. And I absolutely love this palette. What caught my attention was the penguin because I absolutely love penguins. And the last thing I did was apply some lip liner. I did use the lip liner from Prestige in the color Plum. And that is all for you guys today. I hope you really enjoyed this look. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. If you would like to become part of the family, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you didn't, tell me in the comments below what I can work on and do better for the next video. And you know you're always more than welcome to follow me on my social media. My Instagram is VNA Makeup _ and my Snapchat is VNA Makeup. Thank you guys for everything and have a good day.